Hey, peace, everyone. Good morning. Peace to everyone. Grand rising, peaceful rising. Whatever it is that you say, peace to you. I just wanted to come on real quick with a reminder, doing a mental health check in with everyone, reminding everyone to invest in yourself. And I'm talking about emotionally, mentally, and spiritually investing into yourself, and even financially. But yes, invest in yourself first before you invest into anyone or anything else. Put yourself first. Yesterday, I went to my two youngest sons' parent meeting at their school. And when they have the parent meetings at the elementary school, the family engagement advocate, you can win prizes. They have like food there, beverages. They have different people to come talk to you about what's going on in the school. You can volunteer, sign up to volunteer for certain things, etc. It's very informative. And our family engagement advocate, she had a treat for us. And the treat was this young lady that is a massage therapist. And she gave every parent there that wanted to participate a free chair massage. So she massaged your neck, shoulders, and upper back and lower back. And when I tell y'all, that was like eye opening for me. I tried to rush it. She was only allowing like 3 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes. And I was rushing. I had to hurry up and get back to work. So I was like, well, I want one, but I can only do like 1 minute. And so she got to massaging me. As soon as she started, she was like, oh, no, ma'am. I can feel the stress and the tension. I can feel it. I can feel your muscles being tense. I can feel the knots in your back. And the more she massaged me, the more she was like expressing concern. And I could tell she didn't want to let me go out that chair, right? So I said, look, I am going to schedule an appointment with you, and I am going to do that. And I decided that I'm going to treat myself, or I should say, invest into myself, invest in me biweekly. That's my goal. Because my back was sore, my neck, I had started getting a little bit of a headache. And I was telling her about some back issues that I had in the past where I had to use lidocaine patches on my lower back. And I know it's stress related. I know this. Um, you may have heard me talk about in the past how our body holds on to stress, it holds on to tension, it holds on to traumas. And it's all toxins, because after you get a massage, they tell you, okay, the toxins are being released, so you need to drink a lot of water to flush them out. I'm telling you, y'all, I decided yesterday, instead of spending my money on fast food, on anything that I don't need that is not in my best interest, but it's just something I want, I am going to invest in me wholeheartedly. I'm going to invest in me getting rid of the toxins, the traumas, the stress, because that's not really living your life. How can you really live your life to the fullest when you stressed out and when you walking around stressed? But yet I'm attending to everyone else's needs. I am attending to, of course, my family's needs. I'm attending to my clients' needs. That's not fair to me. I also said I'm going to start committing to walking, even if it's for only 30 minutes. But I'm going to just start walking every day. When I'm working from home, I can walk up and down in my driveway, right? If I don't want to um, go to a park or go somewhere specific and I'm like short on time, I could just go outside and do what I got to do up and down the driveway. And when I'm in the office, my job actually has those treadmills in some of our cubicles that you can use anytime you want, and you can get on the treadmill and walk instead of sitting all day. So that's what I'm about to start doing to release what I am holding on to, because the massage felt so good and I could just hear the concern in her voice. She was very, or I'm gonna say she is very genuine. And I could just feel it. So she gave me her card, and believe me, I will be calling her because I'm tired of being stressed out. And it's like not only is the stress coming from current, like um family issues, work, everyday life, daily life. But of course, it comes from whatever I forgot that happened in the past that I'm holding on to, that I have not released, that I have not forgiven. But then on top of that, y'all, the current events, everything that's going on around us in that macro system. If you tuned in this past Sunday to the first episode of The Revolution for this second season, where I was focused on setting the record straight about who I am, etc., right? Transitions that I've recently made in my life, all of that. I talked about, and I was explaining what social work is, what being a social worker is, because there were a few people on in the social media world questioning my profession, right? And not even messaging me about being a social worker or about if I'm bringing resources to the community, but literally tagging me in other chats that I don't even go into. So I'm like, okay, so people are interested in social work. Well, let me put out the information. Let me educate y'all on what a social worker is. And I showed that ecological model, and it shows all the systems that are around us and what influence what happens to us individually and in our household. So, what is collectively influencing us? And then that Sunday morning, what added to the stress? I know I definitely felt it because I was anxious, but the um the unfortunate incident that happened in Grand Blanc, that was on my mind heavy, heavy. So, and other current events, because it's a lot of stuff that's going on. And that's why I'm also being reminded you have to protect your gateways. It's kinda like what I often struggle with is finding the balance of knowing what's going on, knowing the current events, right? I don't typically watch the news. However, I do need to know what's going on just as a professional alone. I need to know what's going on for my own safety, for my family's safety. And at the same time, I have to guard myself. I have to protect my gateways from the information that's coming out about current events. And that's locally, nationally, internationally. So just trying to find that balance alone, it can be stressful, and quite honestly, it is stressful for me. When things become too much, I have to just walk away from social media. I have to monitor what my spirit is intaking. And remember the gateways that I talked about, your hands. That might seem strange, but your hands can lead you to do things that are hurtful to your soul and to other people. Your mouth, what you're saying, your nose, what you're inhaling, um, your ears, what you're listening to, your eyes, what are you watching, your feet, what are you walking towards? Are you walking towards danger? Are you walking towards self destruction? Are you walking towards something that can destroy others? Are you walking towards hellfire? Are you walking towards drama? Man. So, yeah, I am really inspired, and I just want to express gratitude for the few minutes of the chair massage that I received yesterday, because it has enlightened me in a lot of ways, and it's making me more self-aware of who I am and what I need to heal and where I need to go in my healing, and what is the ultimate goal for me that is beneficial for me. So I'm excited about this. I think that these are two comfortable goals that I can be consistent with, and I'm going to give myself grace. And the only thing, like I said in the revolution, setting the record straight on Sunday, the only thing or the only person that I am in competition with is my lower self. So that means I have to battle against laziness, procrastination, excuses. I cannot fall into the pit of my excuses that's going to prevent me from healing myself. I have to hold myself accountable, and I have to persevere and be steadfast in what I want to accomplish for myself. That's going to ultimately benefit my household. They're going to get a better version of me. I'm going to get a better version of me. My clients will get a better version of me, as well as I'm going to be demonstrating good health. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to be demonstrating good habits, good health for my children. And so I'm pumped up about it. And I'm just ready to do this. And I'm excited to what else it will lead to. I'm also really considering, really being inspired to signing up to do martial arts with my son, with Karate Kid. And I don't know how soon I would do that. I'm kind of being shy about it. But I have, before I even signed Karate Kid up for martial arts, y'all, I have always been attracted to martial arts. I've always been attracted to it. So I'm like, "Man, I could do this." I'm trying to, I'm just striving to pump myself up to do it. So, anyways, I just wanted to come on with a quick, inspiring message for today, a quick mental health check-in, and a reminder to invest in yourself. Please, 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 please share in the comment section what it is that you do to invest in yourself, or what have you recently been inspired to do, or what would you like to do. Please put that in the chat. I thank you for your time, and I thank you for listening to me. If you feel led to, please donate to my platform, and just know that I love you all. Have a good day. Oh, also breathe. Do that box breathing that I talked about, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.